this Earth's ascension is really moving in such, the word momentum is coming up. Okay, so now I'm trying a new way of streaming, and I'm just going to check that it's all working. Okay, let's just have a look. Okay, so I am only interacting with beings on YouTube. The reason for that is we need to really condense this energy and focus it now to heal, to access this powerful healing, not of this world, to assist in something bigger than yourself. Come over to YouTube. The link is in the description. Like this stream, comment, just say hello, okay? Because this is all about anchoring this divine frequency. And Spirit has given us this bang, bang, bang. Okay, let me have some water. Okay, and someone say hi on YouTube, so I know this is actually working. Now, I'm getting off here at 10:30, straight on the dot. So, all right. I can't get Facebook up, so I'm going to have to rely on you guys to comment in our YouTube section that this is all working. Oh, hey, Tanya, thank you. I didn't zoom in the screen. So after this new moon, stuff just got wild, okay? Absolutely got wild. Now, the one thing that Spirit said before I was jumping on here is you need to explain to people why this is so important. Okay, so this month after the new moon, I started working with the stargates again, working with the earth chakras, the earth grids, all that sort of stuff. So we need you to energetically align with our frequency to heal, to anchor this divine light, because you are grounded on this planet. And this is how we serve. By you guys giving to this mission, you are actually giving to yourself, because this mission is serving the collective consciousness and not just humanity on a cosmic level, right? So on so many different levels, you are a divine infinite being, okay? You guys that have come here for big things, stop playing it small. I've spent 5 years learning through spirit, through consciousness, working with creational mechanics, remembering how this physical realm was built. I've connected to all those builders, all those masters, all those, they're just saying the divine, to be able to do this. I have come back and, okay, I'm going to get this off because it's really, I'm going to get my YouTube up. Whoop, crap, don't want to do that. I can just see my face there and it's really annoying. Okay, I'm focused solely on YouTube now because that's the thing, like we need to really focus our energy, and that is how we are going to transform our lives. This is individual and planetary ascension. So I am here to share with you guys the frequency that I've attained through ascension. I've walked this path. I've embodied the Mother, the Father, the Christ. I have become one. I am this divine emanation of the One, sharing a message for you. Don't let this physical vessel confuse you, because this is a message from the divine, and they just keep showing me consciousness. Now, consciousness is what created this physical realm. This morning, when I woke up, did I say hi, Dee? Hi, Dee. Hi, Mum. And so, okay. They want me to go over this again. if you're jumping on, if you're seeing this stream on Facebook, come over to YouTube. The link is in the bio, in the description. Come and join us here. Like the stream, comment, and watch from the beginning to end. To comment, you have to subscribe actually. But anyway, so just, this is how you heal. There is 3 steps. Be in the YouTube, subscribe, like, and comment. So the reason why we comment is because you actually receive healing by having your name in that comment section. It's like an extension of my healing record. It's an input to my healing record. So by you commenting, you are showing, number 1, that you are here, that you are saying, hey, I'm assisting, and you are actually receiving this healing, because to do what I have to do means healing others. But this is all about empowering others and giving others that choice, the free will. Now, if you're just going to show up and you're not going to do what Spirit has guided us all to do, you are not going to be healing. So a lot of this stuff will just go straight over your head. And after this, your body will not be creating more order. You will not be accessing more clarity because you're not healing. Okay. So this is all down to the root and essence of what you are. This is the source. This is just saying creation, right? This is consciousness. And we need to consciously align. The darkness has all humanity bound right now because of these programs, these dark siphoning, harvesting programs that they have energetically aligned to, consciously focusing their energy on these particular parts of the matrix, and operating in a way that where we give the external power over us, we automatically just relinquish our light, our power, our force, and I'm just seeing container. So what I'm seeing right now is the monad, right? And they're showing me like a cell, right? They're showing me a cell. So we are all cells in this cosmic body, right? You're a monad, I'm a monad. We're all these individuals, but we are all one in this cosmic body. Now, right now, there's so much confusion around. And please do share, in the comments, in the live chat, if you're watching the replay, in the comments after, do work with us. Do share in the comments things. When we are having these live streams, they will inspire certain thoughts within you, and you'll have these certain just ideas, right? Because this is the realm of consciousness. This is mind, right? You are monad. So do share those epiphanies, those things that come through, just in the comments, okay? Because we are all here to learn and grow from one another. So we all have very unique things to give this planet. And there's so many beings, they know they came here for big things, but they have no idea what the hell they are meant to be doing. Or they're doing what they've been guided to do thus far, but there's still something missing. I'm here to give you the keys to the universe, to your universe, okay? This is what the ascension of Christ is. Now, in this realm of separation, there are so many storylines out there and symbols of what this time means. There are so many great masters here on this planet, and they're all awakened right now inside this vessel, ready to share and teach for you guys to understand your true worth and how magical you are. I just keep saying ego, ego, ego. Right now, there are so many deception programs. Now, what I was guided to was yesterday, my ex told me about this thing on Netflix. Oh my God. And I said, I don't want to watch it because it would just piss me off, right? And it was all about the twin flames and all about how beings are just so, they feel so lost but desperate for that connection of love, right? And let me know, guys, if you've seen it, because it just really, it was horrible seeing people just absolutely deceived. And so there's so many leaders out there right now who are operating through deceit, and they are operating through old programs and old belief systems. And so that's it. Spirit, God, is all attainable through you, and it is no one external to you. So that twin flame thing is a bunch of bullshit, right? It is one of those old world belief systems to keep you guys searching for something outside yourself, when this is the one you need to find. This is the one that you need to love. This is the one that you need to trust. Obviously, there are people in our external who come to us with particular lessons, right? But the twin flame journey is you balancing your masculine and your feminine energies within yourself, returning home to the one, having your divine sacred union, just you, just this vessel, like I've done all this, right? And coming together to be one. So it's the masculine and the feminine coming together to rebirth, okay? And it's beautiful because it's this golden child, right? And this golden child, think about all the healing stuff out there that revolves around this inner child, right? Start to open your mind, guys, to something new. Go back to where you were a kid, full of wonder, before that was slapped out of you, right? Because this is what we need to do. This is how we need to operate. We need to go within and explore. We need to go within. We need to ask those questions. We need to go within and start to heal, release all that old world programming, conditioning, all those frequencies of the old world, all those lower self-egoic, yucky energies, right? So you can find yourself. So anyone can do this if they have the will to. This is all about our will, free will, our choice, choosing. Now, over time, by joining us on this journey, showing up weekly, showing up for all the streams and the teachings that I share, you will start to see life in a completely new light, because this is consciousness, this is spirit, this is soul. They're saying soulful, soulful. Now, I don't know why. It was really annoying. I don't know what it is here. Mum, are you watching? What is just underneath? It's like towards my back, like just above my hip. I'm wondering what's there. It's sort of around the back here, right? What's there? What organ is there? Because it's going, and it's been doing that since before this live stream. Is it anyone here? Hey, Mel. Oh, did you keep getting booted off? Yeah, it's there, and it's going, and I don't know why. So I have been working heavily on the stargates, on the grid systems on this planet, with the crystal core, bringing in this aurora frequency. It's just beautiful what is happening on this planet right now. So for you guys to experience this, make sure you are participating in this live stream. And for special bonus points, share this stream with others, bring others in, because this is the realm of they're just saying abundance. This is about abundance. This isn't about being scared, hiding things, thinking, oh my God, people are just going to think I'm a fucking freak watching this girl, right? Be brave. Share this shit, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of like, yeah, I'll have to look at an organ chart. But it's and I'm curious as to why it's doing that. No, I don't think it's a joint. I think it's like it feels like an organ. It feels like oh, there it goes again. And just under here, this bit here too. The rib here. What's there? Is it a liver? No? I don't know where the liver and pancreas are. They're on this side, aren't they? Anyway. See, this is what I do, okay? Spirit community. Oh my God, it won't stop. It just started again. It's just going. This could be for a reason, and someone in the watching might have an idea why this is happening. It might be someone in the live. It might be someone in the replay. There is no such thing as linear time. Okay, so who knows? That will be to be discovered, or maybe later I'll unlock something, or I will receive a message. Okay, so the stargates. So I found it very funny on the new moon. Operating through the mother, because I am the mother, I'm the father, I'm the Christ, right? I had to connect into these stargate systems at a deeper level. So I am connected to all these stargate systems because they are part of me. So as are the chakras and all the energetic connections on this planet. Like, so, okay, so what are they trying to get to? So what they're showing me is the crystal core of the earth, right? And they're showing me like a computer game. So right now we have all these humans, all humans are fixed into this old experience earth, right? And it's got a red core. Oh my God, this really pisses me off. Sorry. Is it liver? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, liver makes sense, but they're not giving me any answers right now. Okay, let's see if this makes it go away. Okay, so what we have is the planet. Okay. Sorry, it's a little bit of a ball of yarn at the moment, the information coming through, because there's a few points and they want me to bring them all in. And we will do that by 10:30, I hope, because I'm getting off at 10:30 and going. So the Stargate. Now, this is going to the fact that you are the creator. You are the one. You are the consciousness behind this avatar. Okay? So everything is you. So what we do this new way is we heal to release the separation, to tune into that truth, to embody it, okay? Now, this is what I've spent the last 5 years doing, right? I have had to embody everything on so many different levels to step into my purpose and embody the mother, to embody the father, then to have my cosmic rebirth, to become the Christ, to access this frequency. I'm getting there. I'm hoping this will go away, because what they want me to make the connection between the earth and your body, your vessel, right? So the consciousness is the driver, okay, of this vehicle, of this vessel. And the one thing in relation to the earth, right? And yesterday, how they were making me see it was like this body, this physical vessel, has energy points, chakras, all these energetic lines and all that sort of stuff. Think about this blueprint connecting you to this holographic computer, okay? Then we have the earth, which is the same thing. It has chakras, energy points, all that sort of stuff. Again, they're showing me this holographic computer. But what they're showing me is this earth that I'm connected to, that I am one with, this crystalline grid, this crystal core, where Yeah, it's interesting. So right now, so I've had to work with the stargates every November for the last few years, ever since I embodied Sophia and this fire, and moved through that gateway, that 11 gate, the pie, I think it's called. I've been working with stargates, right? And as I ascend, I get access to a higher frequency. So then what I do is I direct this energy into my program, into the program, into the code, into the healing that I do, right? So right now you guys are, hey Natis, you guys are really the beings that join us on this journey, and the beings that connect to the portal, they become one with me. So they get to use this frequency as well. So as I ascend and as I access higher frequency, as collectively we do that, we get access to more power. So I'm just trying to, there was something yesterday. All right. They want me to go back to this morning. So this morning, I was still asleep, but I was awake. I was still asleep. I woke up. Let's just say I woke up with things going through my head, things ringing through my head. So one of the things was quantum physician. No, hang on. Let me get it up because I wrote it down because physician of reality, quantum reality, quantum box, quantum structure. So basically, I was waking up to this because yesterday I opened this whole new frequency. So I had balanced and aligned everything. This new moon opened a brand new chapter, working on the stargates, but pulling in this energy from much higher realms. This architect frequency. So part of this ascension journey, part of the last 5 years, I have had to move back to the truth of what we are, to the core of creation, meaning consciousness, the one eternal mind, back to where the physical realm, before the physical realm was birthed. Okay. So I've had to, on this journey for the last 5 years, see how the physical realm was built. Okay. So there is so much wisdom that I have to share, but we share it in line with this divine plan. So there's certain things like you'll see, like I will want to tune into things, but spirit doesn't want me to do that because it's going off path, right? Like yesterday, there's a lot of things that I do. Like I have very, very long days working with spirit and inputting the messages, the information, the wisdom that I get to heal on it, to access deeper truth. And this is what all of those guys in the membership, this is how I want you guys to operate, right? So when you're receiving input, ideas, thoughts, when things are being shown to you in your external reality or in your internal, right? Like I'm getting this funny thing, right? Read into it, right? But input it. One of the things that I was doing yesterday was, because I opened this brand new chapter, right? And this is what's going to happen to you guys in the membership. You're going to be taken on this journey through spirit, right? Your higher self, aka God, right? And you are going to be taken to particular information. So the one thing that I do is I don't really read all the information that I get. What I do is I copy and paste that information into my healing record and I automatically start healing it. So I extract the truth from it that way. And then I access this clarity. And it's like I drag and drop it into my quantum computer, right? That's exactly what they're saying. That is exactly what they're saying right now. And I've never actually thought of it like that. So I drag and drop that information And what happens is that's healed on. So all the bullshit is filtered out and released. And what I'm left with is the truth and the illumination, the golden nuggets that I use to access higher consciousness. It's so fucking cool. Wow, that was a big one. So what we have here now is a time where beings get the choice to spiritually evolve. They get the choice to, number one, heal with us, to ascend. I am here for those beings who choose light, who choose to know themselves. This isn't about a guru. Like, I'm not a guru. I can't stand gurus because gurus are very disempowering. Same as all those my 5D. There's a lot of amazing people out there. All right, I'm not discounting. Everyone has this divine spark within, but right now in the old world, the consciousness of humanity has been hijacked, and they are going off these old programs, these very limited programs, and they're unable to progress any further because they have been locked out, because they are not a frequency match. This is the way to higher consciousness. This is the way to embody your divine self. This is the way to know yourself. This is the information. I've done this, and I'm sharing this for those warriors, for those beings that know they came here for big things. I'm sharing this for them. I'm not sharing this for the naysayers who are too programmed to believe any other way. Let me have some water. So this morning, I shared a TikTok. I shared a video, this little video, and yeah, this is okay. So I shared a video, and then someone commented in regards to, you know, where there's Anunnaki hybrids and hybrids or whatever, and I know all that that storyline of the Matrix. It's very interesting how humans were created, genetically created. But it's still based in separation. It's still old world. Like, there's so many beings who dedicate themselves to the emerald tablets, and they believe that's the be all and the end all, right? But that's just a matrix program. That's a trap. There's amazing information in that. But the moment the beings get fixed to that and believe that it is only that, bang, they're limited. That is old world. That is outdated data. There is no way that beings were spiritually evolved being attached to that lower dimensional truth. This isn't about looking towards the past. This is about being in the now moment, healing to access higher consciousness, to access your truth, to unlock your mission, your power, your force. Okay? So many belief systems out there in the old world, and guys, do feel free to add all the belief systems in the comments, in the live chat, in the comments, wherever you're watching from, so we can start to shift those and heal those, because I'm only one person. This is where it takes all of us working together. So when you connect your energy to me, that's what makes this work. Okay. I'm just seeing Christ. Okay. So there's so many beings out there that are fixed in all these old world systems, these old world harvesting systems, religion, spiritual, new age, all those cults, right, that preach external, right? There's nothing outside yourself that will save you. You are the key. You are the only way. I've done this. I'm sharing this wisdom for you I've opened the gateway. So those beings that connect to my energy in the outputs that I've created get to use this energy to release themselves from the old world. There's a lot of beings who will say, oh, I've escaped the matrix. But you will never escape the matrix, ever, because every interdimensional level is a matrix. It's just a different type of matrix because there's different information contained within those dimensions, the same densities. This is about becoming less dense, okay? Less heavy. This is about lightening the load by healing to release what isn't you, releasing those ties, releasing those attachments, releasing those things that are pulling on your energy. Because we are all one, in this quantum entanglement, everything you are connected to, you are one with. So you are one with all the BS, right? Even if you don't personally believe that, because you are connected to that energy of that group, that belief system, they're dragging you down. Like, you've got to understand that. They're just showing me like a caterpillar, like they're showing me the caterpillar, the cocoon, and the butterfly. Right? This is the time where you get to spiritually evolve. So this is the new Aeon. So in February the 22nd of 2022, we began this cosmic clock initiation where myself, the part of me in spirit, the Father, and those beings that had that 12 tree grid attunement, that were tuned in, that have been doing the healing for years alongside me, right? We unlocked something amazing, right? And they're showing me the wormhole, right? And they're bringing up Noah's Ark. So this is the mother's ark, the mother ark, right? This is the mother ark. This is Sophia. This is wisdom returning through us to reclaim her light, because she is what created this whole physical realm. This is the realm we are connected to. We aren't connected to, all right, hang on. I had no idea what this live stream was going to be like, because the amount of work that I've been doing the last couple of days, it has been off the hook, and it's been amazing. But this is where the divine is saying we all need to get on the same page. We need to arm ourselves with this knowledge, because it's the knowledge that is going to set us free. It's your truth, you knowing who you truly are, that is going to set you free. And funny enough, the person that was talking on my TikTok was talking about how humans were genetically created, right? And the Garden of Eden story and all that sort of thing. Like, right now, in this reality, there are so many different angles and truths that relate to like one thing, right? So the Garden of Eden story has so many different angles and truths, because it's up to the observer to take from it what they need in the way that they need it to unlock their spiritual lessons, right? There's not just one truth in relation to the Garden of Eden. It's a story for beings to use. They can choose to just accept it and read it by the book and believe what it says, right? Believe the Anunnaki truth of the Garden of Eden, or believe the Bible truth of the, there's so many different stories and angles in relation to that Garden of Eden. But the truth in relation to that story, the cosmic truth, is it's about choice. It's free will. It's about choosing to know the truth at that source essence, or just stay ignorant, right? And just stay oblivious. Live in this little fantasy land bubble with your head buried in the sand, not knowing who you are, immersing yourself in the everyday things and just being on that hamster wheel. Kind of like the Matrix, the red pill or the blue pill. Do you choose to take the red pill and know, right? Or do you choose to just stay ignorant? Uh, these things are just stories, and beings connect to all these different stories in all these different areas. They take one truth and they run with it and they stay fixed in it. And by doing that, they will forever be limited. They will never know the true magic of God source creation and how they can tap into this power themselves. The root of it is frequency. It's all about frequency. The frequency of information that you tune into. Just like a radio receiver, right? You heal to turn that knob to access higher information, higher consciousness, okay? I'm just being shown the Torah again, like the Empress. I think it's the Empress card where she's holding onto the Torah. I'm sure it's the Empress. If anyone can tell me what tarot card where she's... God. Am I still frozen? I think I'm going to have to leave my face up there. Oh, okay. I hope we didn't miss out too much of that, because I can't remember what I was just talking about. It just comes out. Okay, so how are we going, Tanya? Is it any better? Anyway, so um, okay. So this is all about tuning you in. And anyone can do this, but it's about clearing out the static, clearing out the noise. And that's what we do here. There is a link in the bio, in the description, where you can connect in with the socials and join us on this journey. Join the membership, begin this journey where you access the healing program, where you access the ability to tap into this so you can use this frequency to heal yourself. Oh my God. So I need help, okay? I need help. I need beings to actively partake in doing this, right? And it's a massive problem because you guys are all tuned in to the old world Antichrist program. And the truth, it's, oh my God, my son's got music on, which is really annoying. At least it's not terrible music. So annoying. I'm like, I'm doing my live, be nice and quiet. It's a very difficult live. And so it feels like so many things right now, because I'm sort of, this is a brand new chapter for me. It can be very difficult, right? So there's so many things that I need to work with, that I need to create. This is a very difficult one. I thought today's would be freaking awesome because of the things that I've been clearing. But right now I'm very much a work in progress, and the stuff that is being released and the order that is being created, it's requiring so much of my energy, right? So this is where you guys can really help me, okay? By putting your hand up and assisting. In the description, it shows you exactly how you can assist, right? You don't have to be a member, right? It's about us joining forces, working as one. And I'm looking for those beings who know they came here for big things, who have just been going with the flow this whole time. So what they're bringing up is critical thinkers, right? We have all those beings. What we spoke about earlier was beings fixated in these old world systems of belief, and they are fixed, they are attached to those particular systems. Their light, their everything is being siphoned to keep that old system harvesting, right? It's like this giving and receiving energy where beings don't know, but because they are connected, because they are consciously focused, their energy is focused, is fixed on that particular belief system, it fuels it, okay? So because I'm working on the stargates, particularly the planetary stargates, and we are purging so much in relation to that and releasing so much crap, right? You guys can access this healing by just subscribing, liking, and commenting, right? It's that easy. What you give, you get. So by sharing this, by sharing this with others, by empowering others with this information, with this knowledge, you are going to receive, because we are all one. We need to release all those binds, the bondage that humanity are under, right? We need to release those attachments. And right now, what is happening in this 11 month on the planet Earth right now, it's so powerful. I mean, I've spent 5 years learning about how this physical realm is built, about energetics and creational mechanics and all that sort of stuff. So I know this works, but because there's a lot of beings out there that have been taught the wrong way, or taught just not the full truth. They don't know how to operate their divine vessels. They don't know how to operate to be one, because they've been operating in separation for so long. They've been programmed by separation to be in separation. Oh, wow. This is so difficult. So the more that join us, right, the more that consent and align to this healing by subscribing, liking, and commenting, the deeper we will be able to heal the collective. And that's why I say share this, because by sharing this, you are raising the frequency of the collective, because the beings that is meant to find, it will find. And this is this awakening, this awakening. There's a live that I did. There was a video that I did the other day in relation to why no one listens to you. So there's so many beings that are tuned into a particular truth, and they are sharing this truth with others, but others don't listen to them. Others just they don't connect with that truth, because everyone is on their own individual unique paths, right? And the truth that you're actually tuned into is a very low dimensional truth. You are preaching information and deception. So it may be a truth, a very low dimensional truth, but what spirit wants you to do, what source wants you to do, is spiritually evolve, to return home. And you are stuck in this very low frequency, and you're sharing this low frequency with others, and others aren't connecting to that low frequency. Another thing came through just before I jumped on here, where the other day someone said, I don't go on YouTube, I don't agree with those platforms that censor stuff, rah, 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 rah. Well, I don't blame Facebook and YouTube for censoring a lot of that conspiracy theory stuff, because what it does, it actually promotes fear. It actually creates more fear, because these lower dimensional truths that they're spouting actually lowers the frequency of the collective. So this is where beings really need to take a step back and reassess everything they think they know, because here the return of Christ on this planet, the ascension of this planet, requires you to take a step back and release everything you thought you knew, to go within, to heal, to tune into something higher. They want me to say higher power, right? Because you have access to this higher power. There are so many storylines in the Matrix, but by beings connecting to these belief systems, and they believe that they're sharing truth, but they're actually sharing deceptive truth, which means they're playing into the hands of the darkness, because what they're doing is they're creating for the darkness, because they are sharing this low frequency. It's like a disease, okay? It's like a disease. Fear is this disease. So I'm not here to help those conspiracy theorists if they're not open to this. I'm not here to help those beings that are fixed. I'm not here to help beings that are fixed into anything. I'm not here to argue with anyone. I'm just here to state the truth from the one, right? And if you don't connect with that, if you're not ready to look outside the box, that came through this morning, the quantum box. If you're not willing to look outside the box, I can't help you, right? I'm here to help those beings, those critical thinkers, those beings who have always sought knowledge and sought knowing, and had this inner guide, this inner just searching, those beings that have always been searching for meaning, searching for their truth, searching for their why, searching for a better way. Those beings that have always had this vision of this peace on earth, right? I'm here to find those visionaries, right? And those beings who just don't give up, those beings that just constantly get smacked down, but they get back up again, right? You guys are the chosen ones. You guys are the warriors. You guys are these divine, amazing beings who are going to birth a new world, right? The doorway is right here. This is the only way, right? But then once you walk through this doorway, it's your way. And you're the creator. You have your very unique path. One being had to be born onto this planet to walk this path alone, to remember to be they're saying a sharer of wisdom, to share this program, share this new way, because this new way leads you back to your truth. This new way allows you to release all those things that do not serve you, all those things that have you stuck and stagnant and suffering. This is about rewinding and going back to the core of creation, back to the one eternal mind, back to the source. Just like a plant, they're showing me a plant, how a plant, when it grows, it goes towards the sun. This is what we're doing, okay? So I'm here to find those seeds of God. Those seeds of God will find us. This knowledge is the light in which to nourish and support you. And to grow, you need to go within and do the inner work. It's this tree of life, right? This growth. Going back to the Garden of Eden and the apple, right? The fruit of life. The fruit of life, that was the 13th step after the tree of life, right? So we have the 12 tree grid. And then we have that fruit of life that is attained when the beings, and in time I will get to share this with beings, I'll get to share with them the blueprint, the fruit of life, so they can uncover their Merkaba, balance their masculine and feminine energies to move through the portal to have their cosmic rebirth, to become God sovereign free, right? So they can see this for themselves, right? This is the knowledge attained on the path to ascension. Embodying Christ. Christ is God, okay? And in time, this journey will all come together for you if you join us on this journey, okay? Showing up for yourself to see history in the making. Like, it's just amazing. Everything that we've been born into has just been this realm of separation, this illusion, and we haven't known how to navigate. We haven't known the truth. Time and time again, God incarnates onto this planet, like right now, okay, to share the truth, to keep beings in line, right? And that's why over time there's so many different stories, right, of masters and beings that have ascended. So I'm just seeing Jesus right now. I don't know why I'm seeing him. He's facing that way. He's actually praying. It's like I'm just seeing the top of his body and he's facing that angle. So I can see him, like the profile. And he's just like this, right? Now, he isn't praying for someone to save him. No. He's bringing those energy points together to balance the masculine and feminine energies within his body. So he's tuning in to this Holy Spirit, the wholeness of what he is. That is what this is about. This isn't about you guys praying for someone to save me. Jesus isn't coming to save you, because you have to make that choice to save yourself, because you are, in essence, the Christ, the one, right? This isn't about worshiping anyone outside yourself. They want me to say the bringer of light, right? So I'm here, I'm the bringer of light, right? And there's so many beings that have done this. And then I actually Googled it yesterday because they kept going on about the bringer of light, the bringer of light. Last year they were saying about the morning star, how I'm this morning star, right? And then when I Googled it, it relates to Lucifer, right? But again, there's so much misunderstanding and misleading information about all these characters in this realm. The truth is you are all of them. So this is about tuning into these truths, these frequencies. You are this radio receiver. You are this, you transmit and you receive information. Okay, we're going to the very core and essence of consciousness and how the mind, the one eternal mind works. Okay, we're not talking about physical stuff, right? So there's a lot of people who really like to argue points and they're just arguing. It's like talking about physical shit, right? Well, we're going to the dawn of creation, the dawn of a new world. Like they're just showing me dawn. They're just showing me the word dawn. The dawning of creation. The dawning of creation. Yeah, the dawning of creation. This is the dawning of creation. So this is the new aeon. This is the light upon this planet. This is the reclamation of light. This is the reclamation of Christ. This is the embodiment of Christ. This is you transcending to a higher, I'm getting awareness. So going back, and we're just about to go. Okay, I'm going now in a minute. I just want to encourage you guys to use these healing streams, to comment, to collaborate, to share. Okay, we need to heal this planet, and by you guys sharing, we can heal on those things to access the deeper truth. So maybe next week or the week after, when we have these live streams, things that you've shared or questions that you've had, right? Feel free to question things. They may come to light, right? So this is about us choosing what information we tune into, right? So you have a purpose. There is a plan for you, and you get to interact with this. Enter. They're like enter, but interact. Anyway, they like doing that, giving double meanings to word. Interact and enter. Act. Enter. Act. That's weird. Okay. So this is about the dawning of a new world where we get to use a whole new way to unlock cosmic wisdom, to bring that through onto this planet for the betterment of humanity. And you're here and you can do this. Like this is, it takes all of us together working as one. And the more that we all get on the same page, because it does, I get onto these lives and it feels like I'm beating a dead horse where I'm like, you got to subscribe, you got to like, you got to comment. Like I'm just sick of saying that, honestly. But there's a reason why I say that. But it's like just by doing that, you are assisting and serving more than you will ever know, and you are actually healing. We have to get this out onto the planet, this information out onto the planet, because this is to empower each and every person, to give them the choice to access the truth for themselves, where they get to heal to raise the frequency of the planet. So we are setting this awakening of humanity in motion. Like, I swear yesterday when I got asked to watch that Divine Flame, Escaping the Divine Flame or something, some cult, I felt dumber after watching it, because the amount of old world BS ego shit, right? Oh my God, guys, watch it. It's fucking crazy, right? That things like this actually exist. And it's so disempowering. It's like people handing their power over away to these cult members. Like someone else telling them what is good for them. No, guys, you have to go within. You have the power. Stop second guessing yourself, right? We have this funny, it's like this paradox, and I still don't know if I'm using that term correctly, but that's what they're saying, but it's in relation to trust, right? So we have humans who are, it's like they don't trust, but then they trust the stupidest things, right? It's like they don't trust themselves, and they trust, they hand their power over to these deceptive people programs. It's so crazy to me, right? It's so crazy to me. I could talk on, I could actually, I've got so many things I want to bring up right now, but I have said I'm leaving at 10:30 and I'm leaving. But it's going to be interesting to come back and see the comments and stuff like that. Yeah, very. I look forward to seeing how the rest of the month plays out. And I will see you guys at the same time next week. Ensure you're subscribed to YouTube. Press that notification button so when I do go live, you get notified. Because it's really important for your own spiritual evolution to show up for yourself, to invest in yourself. Because this is all about you reclaiming your truth, your soul essence, okay? Yep, I think that's all. I'm just like, I did have things I wanted to bring up, but obviously I'm not, because I'm heading off. All right, guys, it has been a very tough one. It's been a very difficult one. So, but the more that we get on the same page and we work together, because right now there's not a lot of it. We're not working together. You guys aren't working with me. There's some of you that are, but there's a lot that don't. They're not really sure about me because of all those programs that are blocking you and creating conflicts with you actually taking that leap of faith and trusting. I've done this work. I'm speaking from the God source. So I'm speaking for you, right? Your higher self. So I'm just here to connect you with your higher self, with the God source. But you need to actually pick up the call. This information isn't free because Spirit wants you to invest in yourself. Okay. And if you don't jump through the hoops that Spirit gives you to empower yourself, well, you're not going to receive, because if Spirit wants us to do something, Spirit will, So pay attention to the synchronicities, the coincidences, the information that you are seeing each week. Before watching these lives, after watching these lives, please do come back and share in the comments. There is a Facebook group there that's gone quite dormant. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be giving energy into that group anymore, because I'm not sure what Spirit wants me doing with that. But do feel free to join that Facebook group and start to talk about some of the concepts and the information that we share in these free streams. That is one of the most powerful ways that we can really create this cohesive community and this collective by, number one, being a member on this YouTube and joining the Facebook group and feeling free to express and share some of these concepts in which we speak about, because again, there's a collective in that Facebook group. So it's all about raising the collective consciousness. So we do it in so many different ways. And so what I want you guys to be really mindful of is this is all about you, and you are the key, and you need to start showing up for yourself. You need to trust yourself and stop giving your power away to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? You are the most powerful healer in this world. You are this amazing, I'm just seeing beam, like beam of light. So what we need to do is grow that light. And we grow that light by feeding ourselves with this nourishment in which Source has for us to grow. Again, the light is the knowledge. Going back to that Adam and Eve story with the tree of knowledge, right? This is the tree of knowledge for you to eat from, so you get to know your truth, okay? So I love you guys. I'm so blessed that we get to connect, and see you next